Hey guys, so I'm sorry for the extremely odd close-up just then. I'm in my car, so I'm using my phone and I'm at work. But anyways, this video is going to be probably kind of a short video, but I wanted to go and talk about abusive relationships because I think that is something that we have all been through, and if we haven't, you know, thankfully, if someone hasn't been through it, that is awesome, but that is something that I have been through, I have witnessed, and it changes you in a way that you don't understand until you find a good guy that comes around, or a good girl that comes around. The first time I was in an abusive relationship was the first real boyfriend I had. Me and him dated my freshman year of high school until, we dated off and on until my senior year, but it was mostly until my junior year because he left to go to school. He broke up with me when he went off to school. He wanted to be single, but prior to that he wasn't very, it's hard to kind of describe him because he was nice at points, and then other times he was a complete dick. And there were times that he would kick me on the shins during lunch. And you may say, oh, that's not a big deal, but it would get to the point that I would cry because it hurt so bad, and he would do it in certain spots. Well, because of that, it caused me to actually get shin splints because of how much he did it. Second thing is that he would pinch the back of my arm until I would be in tears, asking him to stop. I would beg him to stop pinching me, and he wouldn't do it. Now, don't get me wrong, there were times that we had arguments and we said things that we shouldn't have said. And yes, he did say some things that he shouldn't have, but mostly it was the kicking. And there was an incident where he punched me in the stomach a couple times. But that is for a different video, because he punched me in the stomach. Keep in mind, he never punched my face. It was always in my stomach, and there's a reason behind that, but I will get into it later. The second relationship that I was in, that was abusive, I dated him off and on again from my senior year until 2012, end of 2013, I guess. But we weren't really dating at the end of 2013. We just went back and forth. Long thing short with him, he was very abusive verbally, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And yes, you can say he probably deserved it all. Nobody deserves abuse. If you are in an abusive relationship, get out. Talk to someone to help you get out. That was my problem. I waited for someone to help me get out of the relationship, and it never happened. I had to do it on my own. Once he choked me and threw me against the wall, I knew that is a relationship I did not want. Regardless. And everyone in my family saw the verbal abuse. They saw everything. And I was just too hard-headed, too much in my own head, thinking, oh, well, I love this guy, I want to be with this guy, when in reality, someone that abuses you, you do not need them. That is not what love is. You loving someone shouldn't be that you cry every night to sleep. Shouldn't be that you are afraid to make this person mad. And that's exactly how I was. I was terrified to make him mad. It was bad. And however, then I found a good guy at the very end. November of 2013 is when I first met him. And me and my ex were not dating. We were not together. We talked, but we weren't together. Just thought I would clear that up. Peace.